I fix my eyes on Christ. I fix my eyes on Christ.
Hey, quick little PSA before this video gets started. Sometimes I will upload things that are not necessarily related to this review show, such as the song that I uploaded just a couple of days ago. Please don't be bothered by that. No, the channel is not changing. I'm not stopping making the content that I've been making. But it is my YouTube channel, my only one. I don't really want to compartmentalize, so just be aware. Sometimes you'll see maybe some sermons from me or some music that gets uploaded to the channel. Don't fret. I didn't try and rope you in for something else. If you subscribe to the channel, you're going to keep getting the kind of content that this show provides. Thanks. Hello, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Colton's Reviews, where I like to review Bibles, books, and other theology-related things. And today we have a New American Standard for you, and I haven't done an NASB in a while. I don't know when the last one I did. I think the Journaling Bible or maybe the 77 Thompson Chain. I can't remember which the last one was, but nonetheless, here's another one in the 95 text, and this is the classic reference from Zondervan, and actually replaces one of my all-time favorite NASBs. So with some updated looks and things like that, and I'll show you that comparison here in just a second. So let's take a quick look at the box. NASB, classic reference, 17,000 translator notes. This one is the black leather soft, but it's not really black. We'll see that here in a second. Here's the information on the back here. 9.5 font. It is red letter, as you can see. Retails for around $50. I think I got this one for around 40 or 30. It's been a while since I bought this, actually. So anyway, let's take a look at the Bible itself. So here it is, and as you can see, it says it's black leather soft, and you can see there's more than one color here. Now, the material itself feels extremely nice. It's grainy, it's soft, it's got stitching all around it, but you can see there's some stitching here, and there's this bluish gray section, and if you follow it on around, it's actually what most of the Bible is made out of. There's just about 1/3 of it that's actually black. The rest of it is more of this bluish gray leather soft. So kind of a little bit deceiving when it comes to the naming and marketing scheme of it there. We have a couple of ribbons. They're okay, decent. They're not amazing, not my favorite, but they work. They're single-sided satin. They feel kind of rough, but they serve their purpose. They get the job done. So let's take a look at the inside. Now you open it right up into a presentation page. I mean, like literally right here in the very beginning. Now it's kind of a nice looking presentation page with the little passage of scripture down here. I mean, it looks decent. You have this paper paste down liner that goes with it. It looks okay. And then there's the title page. This a little bit rough, but there's the New American Standard logo with the lighthouse. I kind of like that. I think it looks sharp. Table of contents, and here's the publishing information. Printed in China, as you can see down here. So I'm just going to get right into the text here so you can see what it looks like. There's an Old Testament page, and then we get right into Genesis. And Genesis shows us that this Bible has book introductions. So short, quick book introductions and outlines to just give you a brief overview. I kind of like this in a Bible that's made mostly for text and carrying around, and it's very portable. The size is great. It's a hand-sized Bible. But just to have this little bit of extra information can come in handy for sure. And then here's the text down here. As you can see, it is a verse-by-verse format, 2 columns with a center column for the references. So let's just look at it a little bit here. Really nice comfort print font. Easy to read. Okay, there's the layout. Let's go to a poetry section, shall we? There's the Psalms. Not a whole lot different, but broken up a little bit. Now let's look at some of the text in the New Testament so we can check out that red letter. Okay, and then it looks like there's also, there's that red letter. Pretty decent looking red letter. Pretty legible. You can see these references really fill up once you get over here in the New Testament. I think there's also some sporadic, like articles or pieces of information like this throughout, and it's not heavy stuff, but just a little bit of informative stuff. Like this really helps you understand some of these groups that were in the New Testament, like the Pharisees, Sadducees, the Essenes, and the Zealots. Kind of broken down for you there. There's that red letter again. Looks pretty nice, as you can see, pretty readable. And it also has like some of these map breakdowns. It's really an interesting Bible, this classic reference, because it's not quite a study Bible. It doesn't have study notes, but it has some bonus study material like this. It makes it just kind of have that little bit extra going for it. Concordance in the back. Decent little concordance. Pretty good all-rounder. And then you get your maps. And you get these Zondervan maps, which I think look pretty nice. Okay. And then that's that. Now you can see I have not used this Bible, like literally not used it at all. And it's got like a rip on the paper paste down liner back here, which is just interesting. Just for me, I guess, opening it a few times, because this Bible literally got it and it's been in the box. So not the huge deal. I mean, you'd expect with paste down liners not to get a huge amount of longevity out of that kind of thing, but just be aware of that. And then of course you have my favorite, not the ISBN number on the back with the leather soft. I didn't show you the spine, but here's a quick look at it. Tooled ribs, New American Standard, Holy Bible, NASB, Zondervan. A little bit busy, but not too bad. So that's a quick look at this Bible itself. Now let's, just to show you kind of what it's replacing, is this guy. Now this was one of my absolute favorite New American Standards I've ever owned. I've used the dog out of this Bible, and it's a little different. You can see here the way they've turned Holy Bible on the side. You got the NASB and Zondervan logo. And this is they say a top grain leather. It's really stiff. It doesn't feel flexible like a ton. But it's just a rounded spine. But I can't remember when I got this Bible, but this is the old style. You can see it's a little beat up on the gilding. But there's the layout with it. It's very similar. This one has kind of some bells and whistles with that gilt line and things like that. But it's kind of a similar thing going on. The book introductions, the red letter, it has those same little excerpts, maps, and articles and things in there. So it's really an update of this with the comfort print and things like that. This one, as I'll put them kind of side by side, you can see, I think the old style is actually a little bit thinner. Yeah, it's a little thinner, for sure. And if I'm being honest with you, I prefer this one still. It feels better. It's part of it is just it's more broken in, but I like the overall feel of it. The content is obviously the same, but I think I still would prefer this guy over this one. And you can see here, there's the back of this one, the top grain, leather, ISBN, all that stuff. Anyway, so that's kind of how they compare. This is the updated edition. Now, they do have this one in some really nice leather options as well. So I'll add those to the link down below, along with a link for this one. if you're interested in picking it up. One thing I will say about this one is it can kind of creep into the gutter a little bit. It's not so bad here where you can kind of push it apart, but if you're reading like over here, it can be a pain. Versus if you look at this guy, I don't know, it could just be because it's broken in more. Maybe it's all in my imagination, but it just looks a little easier to read to me. Maybe I'm crazy. Anyway, this has been a quick look at the NASB Classic Reference 95 edition in black leather soft. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you guys in the next video.